Hello friends, this is Dr. G.S. Vajire from Department of Electronics, Sri Shivaji College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Akola. Friends, today's topic for discussion is full wave rectifier. Friends, already we have discussed about half wave rectifiers in detail. Also we have discussed about its circuit diagram, its input and output waveforms, related expression for efficiency and its advantages along with disadvantages. In the same pattern, we have to discuss about full wave rectifier. For full wave rectification, use of center tap transformer is essential as shown in following figure. Center tap point of transformer is usually taken as the ground or zero voltage reference point as shown. Here, this is input AC voltage that we have to apply to this rectifier circuit, and this is output that we are getting across the load. Now try to concentrate on figure A as a circuit diagram. When input AC supply is switched on, two endpoints of transformer's secondary, that is point M and point N, becomes positive and negative alternately. During positive half cycle of input AC voltage, point M is positive, point G is at zero potential and point N is at negative potential. Due to such polarity, diode D1 is in forward bias and it will conduct the current through the points M, then diode D1, then through load resistor RL, and then it comes to point 0 or ground and it will continue its path in same way. The direction of current through load, it is from top to bottom. This is direction and it will continue in this way. As a result, the positive half cycle of input voltage, this voltage, will appear across the load RL, whereas during the same period, diode D2, it is in reverse bias and it will not conduct at all. Now during next negative half cycle, that means in this period, the polarity of input side is such a way that this point M, it is negative, point G is 0 and point N is positive. Due to this polarity, diode D2 is forward bias and hence it will conduct the current. The current will flow along the path from point N, then through diode D2, then through load RL, and then it will continue its path through point ground G and it will continue like this. So the direction of exact current, it is from point N towards load, then through load it will flow from top to bottom and it will continue its direction like this and it will flow like this and again it will continue in same way. Therefore, the output voltage will appear across the load RL. The direction of current during the both half cycles is same and it will from point A to point B and can be called as unidirectional current. The input and output waveforms for full wave rectifier are shown in figure B. The average DC voltage of full wave rectifier is twice the half rectifier. That is, the average DC voltage VDC is given as VDC equals to twice Vm upon pi. Let's take this equation 1. Similarly, the average DC current is given as IDC equals to twice Im upon pi. So let's take this equation as 2. And in same way, the RMS value of current, this is also called as AC equivalent current, is given as IRMS equals to Im by root 2, Actually, this is a root 2 which is somewhat misplaced due to mismatching of softwares of laptop. Then the efficiency of full wave rectifier is written as efficiency eta equals to PDC upon PAC. Here PDC is output power and PAC is input power. The equation for PDC, it can be written as I square DC into RL, and equation for PAC can be written as IRMS square into RL plus RD. Here this RD is diode resistance. Now in this equation, the value of this IDC we have to take from equation 2, and the value for IRMS, it is taken from equation number 3 above. So by substituting these values in this equation of efficiency, we can write the same equation as twice Im upon pi whole square into RL upon Im by 2 whole square into RL plus RD. Now dividing each term by RL, we get efficiency eta equals to 8 upon pi square into 1 upon 1 plus RD upon RL. Here diode resistance RD is much smaller than RL, hence this RD upon RL is neglected, and therefore the above equation for efficiency can be written as efficiency in percentage equals to 8 upon 3.14, that means pi its square into 100%. Here efficiency is measured in percentage, that's why it is multiplied by 100%. And the final equation of efficiency, it comes to be efficiency eta equals to 81.2%. Now this is the final equation for efficiency, which comes to be 81.2%. Thus, the efficiency of full wave rectifier is twice the efficiency of half wave rectifier, because the efficiency of half wave rectifier is exactly half of this value. Actually, it is 40.6 in case of half wave rectifier, and in this particular case of full wave rectifier, it comes to be 81.2. The total wastage of power in this case is 18.8% only, and due to this higher efficiency and lower wastage of power, the full wave rectifiers are mostly used in practical applications. Whereas we can say about half wave rectifiers are never used in practical applications. So friends, let's stop here. Thank you very much.